Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I would love it if you guys would subscribe down below. You can also follow me on all my social media, which I will leave here and linked down below. So for today's video, I'm doing a what's on my iPhone video. So if you're interested in seeing what I have on my iPhone, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have an iPhone, it's an iPhone S Plus. What? It is an iPhone 8s Plus. As you can see on my front page, I have all of my most used apps, and they're all color coordinated. I'm that girl. I'm very OCD. I have to have them like that. So obviously the first app is my photos. Then Visco, which is just a editing app. It's where I kind of finalize all my pictures that I edit in Lightroom, which you will see later. Then I have my calendar app, which I never use. I only use it if I need to reference when a date is or something. Obviously my YouTube app, so I use that literally all the time. Pinterest, I will literally just come on here and just scroll for days, because when I've looked through every other social media app, that's my go-to. Then I have my ESPN app, which I obviously need to kind of stay up to date on scores and how teams are doing and different highlights and things like that. Then I have my Gmail, which is literally just my school email. So I just kind of have a separate app for all of my school stuff. Then I have my notes app, which I literally just keep 1,010,000 to-do lists in, because I can never remember when I need to do anything. Then I have my reminders app, which I don't really know why that's on there. I think I was trying to use it at one point and didn't really go over too well. Then I have this shoebox app, which is really awesome. So basically it's just this app that literally holds all of your pictures, so you can go to your timeline and it'll have all the pictures on there from literally I have 20,000 pictures on there. It just holds everything for me. Then I have my First 5 app, which I love this app because it's just a very quick daily devotion that you can do every morning. That's hence the name First 5, because it's the first 5 minutes of your day. And it always starts out with this cute little quote on it, which I love to post on my Instagram stories and stuff for other people to see, and I always get good feedback when I post it. People always say, oh my gosh, I really needed to hear this. Thank you for posting this. So it's really a cool app, and I love to use it in the morning to do my daily devotion. It also comes with a little prayer, and you can even comment, and there's different people that use the app that kind of discuss the devotion for the day. So I really honestly love this app for my daily devotions. Then I have GroupMe, which I never use, so I don't know why that's on there. Safari, which obviously I use to browse the internet. Then I have my Twitter, which if you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on there. Then I have the App Store, and then I have my mail, which I'm sure y'all are getting really OCD about all the notifications on my apps, but I never open anything, so I don't know, I'm the worst. It doesn't really bother me, so whatever. Yeah, I have a lot of emails. Those are all that's my personal email on that. Then I have my Facebook, which I share photos on. That's about it. I get on it when I'm bored and want to see what people from my high school are doing now. Then I have Lightroom, which is where I edit all my pictures for Instagram. If you haven't checked out my Instagram Lightroom tutorial video, it was the first video I ever posted on this channel. I will leave it linked down below so you guys can check that out and see kind of how I edit. Well, it's how I used to edit my pictures, but it's still a really good edit, so go check it out. Then I have my Snapchat, my Wells Fargo app, which is my banking stuff, and then my Chick-fil-A app, which I literally go there every day. So if I didn't have this app, I would not be getting very many free things, and it takes forever to load, so love that. Then I have my Instagram. If you don't follow me on there, definitely go check it out, and all of my social media links are always linked in the description box. Then I have my settings and my clock. Isn't my background cute? It's me and my little doggy. I love him. I guess I should talk about the little dock. Isn't that what they call it? The little dock at the bottom. I like how I'm showing you my screen as if you can't see it in the corner, whichever corner I decide to put it in. So I have my messaging app, which text messages, duh. Phone app, which is calling. My camera app, which, hey guys, that's you. And then my music app, which just is music. And then I have my travel folder, which I just put all my weather and my maps stuff in. So I have my maps, which comes on the iPhone, my Google Maps, because sometimes maps is stupid. Literally I think the iPhones are actually stupid. So I have to use that every now and then when it tries to take me a really stupid route. Then I have my weather app, my radar app, which obviously when a storm's a brewing, we need to see how close it is. So then I have this called Folder, real original, but it's literally just all the apps that I literally can't delete off of my phone, so that's kind of useless. Then I have my extras, another original title of extra apps that I don't really use, but I keep them on here because I might need to reference them at some point, so don't want to delete them. But I literally just have my compass, tips, voice memos, contacts, find friends, find iPhone, activity for my Apple Watch. Where is my Apple Watch? And then I have charades, which is just like this action. And then I have dote, which I only got because every other YouTuber uses it and I wanted to see what it was like, and then I didn't delete it, but I never use it, so. And then I have Reef, which is this app that we have to use for school to answer different like questions on the screen and whatever. Then I have my life thing, so all of these apps are basically essential to my life. So this is my Bible app. I really actually do love this app because if I don't have my Bible on hand or something, I need to reference a verse or anything, I can always go on this. And then I also really love this because it has the verse of the day. So today's verse is Matthew 5:16, and it is, "In the same way let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." I love that. Then Netflix app, which I never really use, but if I want to watch Netflix on my phone, it's there. Google Drive. Then watch ESPN because that's where I can go back and watch the games that I have done on ESPN. Etsy, I buy some things on there every now and then. Pandora, I never really use, but I have a Pandora account, so why not have the app on my phone if I ever need to use it. Spotify, also kind of same deal with the Pandora, I don't really use it. Bitmoji, just because I have a Bitmoji and you had to get the app at one point. I don't even know if you need the app on your phone anymore to have one on like Snapchat and stuff, but it's still on there. And then Zomato, which I actually really like this app because you can be literally anywhere in the world, I guess. I don't really know, I haven't traveled the world, but anywhere, at least like in the country. And then Hellonis, which is this like social media app that was supposed to blow up, but it never did. Fandango, which is good to see when movie times are, and I can also buy tickets on there. If you don't have this app, you definitely need it if you go to the movies a lot because it is super convenient to see like when like the times are for different movies around you and purchase tickets in advance like for movies that you know are going to be super busy and crowded. Then I have Nike Run Club, which I don't really use that anymore either, but I used to use it all the time. Then I have Sheets, which sometimes like for class and stuff we have to like put our names in a spreadsheet to sign up for times and things like that. MyFitnessPal, which sometimes I'll use that, but I used to use it a lot to like track my macros. Then Venmo, if you want to Venmo me money, here's my username. Then Cut Story, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen where like I've posted stories that just continue. Like Instagram limits you to 15-second stories, and a lot of like people will just like if they're gonna film a very long segment of something, they will like record the 15 minutes on the Instagram story, stop, then start talking, and they'll be like, as I was saying, blah blah blah. But with Cut Story, you can literally record it on your phone and then put it in Cut Story, and it'll cut it into 15-second segments for Instagram. And then that way you can just have like a continuous video, if that makes sense. Then I have my Clean Juice app, which just has like my Clean Juice rewards on it and stuff. So when I get a Clean Juice, I get points, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Tropical smoothie, same exact thing. Then Sleep Aid fan. Oh my gosh, y'all. This app is so perfect. So when you go to different places to stay and you don't have a fan, I have to sleep with a fan. If I don't have extra noise, I will literally not be able to sleep. So need that app. Target app, don't use it. Yelp, don't really use it. Poshmark, used to use it. Smart Dog, this is just like for my dog's collar. It like vibrates on his neck to make him not bark. Then Messenger for Facebook. Live Nation, which is perfect to use to see when concerts are coming up around you and when you have like certain tickets on sale and whatnot, you can buy them on there. And then iMovie, which I use to edit my vlogs every now and then. And then for photos, I have Huji, which used to be really popular. No one really uses it anymore. Which I use sometimes to like plan out my Instagram feed. Pic Collage, just to make collages with. Then I have the kiosk app, which I use when I go to Walmart to transfer my pictures that I want to print off onto the kiosk there. Then I have Photoshop Express, which I don't know why I have that. Then I have PE Photolure. I think that's how you say it. I've literally had this app since I had like an iPod Touch. Like, I don't know, it just does like a lot of different cool effects. And then I have Facetune too, which I never use. Like, I don't know, I don't like editing my pictures like intensely. Like, I like slapping a filter on there and posting it, but I just have those because like everyone uses them and I'm like, well, what's the big deal? And then I try them and then I'm like, and then I have the Over app, which is the app that I use to make all my thumbnails. So you can literally just hit like create and then you can pick like different pictures or whatever. And there's different like options as far as like colors if you want a different background. Then I have the Fonto app, which is the app that I use to create my highlight covers that are on my Instagram. Another shameless plug, follow me on Instagram, link down below. Then I have Snapseed, which I will use if like a background of a picture is too busy. I will go on here and like use the healing tool and crop out people from the background. Then I have Unfold, which is the app that I also use to put different things on my Instagram story. So I just have like these random albums. That's like how I get the white borders and kind of like the Polaroid effect on my Instagram stories. And then I have this app called Pro Knockout. I had to like crop out a headshot of me one time and yeah, I don't know why, I just kept that app. So yeah, I think that is it for everything that is on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these kind of videos, give this one a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any other suggestions of videos that you want to see from me. And thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys in the next one.